What's going on, guys? So in this video I will be showing you guys how to properly get a domain into ClickFunnels. So if you bought a domain from GoDaddy or Google Domains, I recommend either or. I highly recommend, honestly, Google Domains over GoDaddy just because it has some benefits. But whatever your preference is, whenever you get a domain, just make sure that you have the domain inside of your Google Domains or ClickFunnels account, or not ClickFunnels, your Google Domains or your GoDaddy account. Now, when we are bringing in a domain, you want to go up here to Domains. You want to go into this little plus to add a domain. You can either get a domain. Actually, ClickFunnels will give you a domain. I think for free now, one domain, or you can add an existing domain. So if you have already bought a domain from GoDaddy or domains.google.com, then go up here to add your domain and type the domain name in here. So I can't really do this because I don't have a domain I can actually add into here, but when you type in the actual domain name, you'll need to type it in, then .com. Don't add any pass or anything. Hit add domain. What it's going to do, it's going to pop up a box that basically says it needs you to add a file into a little piece of code into your actual, it's like a CNAME file that you need to put inside of your either GoDaddy or Google Domains account, inside of the coding, inside of the actual domain. So you should have to do, it should be like www, and then it should be at target.clickfunnels.com. Now, what you would want to do, I've got all of my domains in Google right now, so I don't know if I'm going to have to sign in. Oops, can't even spell my name. Oh, Lord. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I know what it is. All right, sorry about that. So if you go into here, I've got all my domains into Google. The reason why I started with all of mine inside of GoDaddy, then I transferred them over here just because they will actually give you a free privacy policy, so you don't, or privacy settings, so you basically don't have all your information out there in the public, and you can actually get professional emails for free without paying for them, which is pretty awesome. So basically, I've got a domain. Let's go into one of my domains. So this is one of the domains I've used. As you can see, I've got a forwarding email address, but I want to go into the actual DNS settings. Oh no, this is not what I want. There it is, DNS. Okay, so as you can see, this is using Google's domain, the name servers right now. The thing that you need to put in is you need to put a forwarding path, but you need to put in this right here. This is the file that you need to add into here. So you would just put www, CNAME, keep this the same, and then put target.clickfunnels.com. Hit add. And then you need to make sure you have this as well added onto here. Don't ask me why. I'm not a big tech guy. I've just kind of followed this procedure and everything's worked. And once you have that and had that added in here, you're good to go. You can leave your Google account, or you can leave the same thing of GoDaddy. You do the same thing in GoDaddy. Now you would go back up to here. It basically say like, awesome, it's connected, we're good to go. And then you would want to go into your actual domain. So we're going to go into the one we were just messing with. And you're going to have a page you can set it to. So whichever funnel you would like to set it to, you want to set it here. You click that and set it here. You want to do the same thing here for the error page. Now for this, the SSL, you have to add an SSL in here for it to be secure. So sometimes this takes 24 hours up to even 48 hours. So, if it doesn't work right away, don't freak out. You want to hit expand. Mine's already enabled, so if it's not enabled, you want to hit like enable SSL, I want to say it says. Click that and it should refresh it. It's literally just like a button you click, and then you would have to click this again over here to kind of see if it's working, and then it'll say like check SSL, and then when it says that, it will say this one, it is working, that is enabled. And then basically that is it. You have a domain integrated with ClickFunnels and everything. And say I wanted to attach this domain to the funnel that we were using for the chiropractor. I would go into the chiropractor section and I would basically make sure that up in settings that my domain was attached into here, and I clicked save and update. And then your domain should all be saved and updated. Sometimes even when you've added the domain in here and chose the page to add, then you would basically already have everything in there. So that is the whole domain section. That is integrating a domain.